Yes, hello. And I'm not sure if everybody got the time change, but I'm so happy to see you all. This is going to be our wrap up for the Readathon, and Lucy is at work. Hopefully, she can find a little time to maybe pop in on the comments, but we are all here. And so I just want to start with everybody just kind of recapping their Readathon experience. Like, was it hard to fill the prompts? Did you find a book that was particularly happy for you, that either made you really happy or that you found was a happy book? Let's.
And I had to pull up my little thing to remind myself what everything is. But now it's covering up the prompt. So let me go get my other thing that has the prompts on it.
Okay.
I had a great month. I'm so thankful that you did this readathon to do happy books. And
or books that make you happy.
Yeah, I read a lot of good ones this month. So do you want us to just go through what we read for each prompt? Is that what you
mean?
Sure,
if you want to do it that way, yeah.
Cozy Setting, I did the Emma M. Lyon, Volume 4, because of, where she's at. It's a cozy book. And then Beautiful Scenery, I did These Healing Hills. It takes place in the Appalachian Mountains in Kentucky. And that was a really good one. Delicious Food, I did Head Over Heels. And I can't remember why I picked that, but that's why I put it. It was one of not Head Over Heels, Head in the Clouds.
Head in the Clouds, okay.
She must have made food in that book at one point. Kindred Spirits was our group read, the Taming Lady Temperance.
Mm-hmm.
And then a Free Space, I did a third, book 3, Knowing You. Community, I did my Titanic Carpathia book, A Brilliant Night of Stars and Ice.
Oh, nice.
And then Pet Companion.
How'd you like that one?
Oh, it was good. It was different because I had never really heard about the Carpathia story, because they're the ship that got all the survivors out of the water, and it was really good. Pet Companion was Track of Courage by Susan May Warren. And then Favorite Hobby, I did book 2 in that Tracy Peterson series, Finding Us. And the hobby was photography. And then Happy Ending was Elizabeth Camden's When Stars Light the Sky. So nice. I finished the series this month. That's big for me. It was so good for me because I started the series like a couple years ago, and I finally read 2 and 3 in the same month.
Nice.
Of course,
nice.
So
woo-hoo. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Jeanette, how'd you do?
I completed it. I struggled with the Cozy Setting one. Because I was trying not to duplicate, and I'm like, I don't know which to put. So I put In Love's Time by Kate Breslin for that. And the only thing I can think of is they travel to an estate, and they're kind of all together, and it's in a countryside. So that's
cozy to me. That sounds
then for nice. The Beautiful Scenery, I did Appalachian Song, because it's set in the Appalachian Mountains. Delicious Food, I did Sweet on You, because she runs a coffee or a chocolate shop. Kindred Spirit, I put in Code Trauma by Lynette Eason, because it's really, the best friends are very, very supportive throughout that. My free space could be any of my I have like 3 options for there. Community, I did Murder on the Moor, because it's a community of detectives trying to find answers for a small town. Pet Companion was Lakeshore Wandering by Jennifer Rodwell. The main female character has 4 dogs. Favorite hobby was Hearts in the Fly by Tony Shiloh, because hockey romance. And then happy ending was Taming Lady Temperance by Karen Whittemire.
So good. I am just so in love with Karen Whittemire's books. That little novella that I read, A Little to the Mend, was so good. And I mean, it wasn't like super long. Maybe about 100 pages or a little over 100 pages, but it was a complete story in itself, and
I saw
I'm
that it
sure she
was.
could have, like, expanded it.
Well, I think it's part of a series, but
You
I don't
saw
know
what?
if it's part of a series I saw, but I don't know if you need to read all of the series, you know.
I think it's only a 2-book series. Like I think it's one book and then the novella.
Oh, really?
Mhm. Yeah, and the one book takes place before the novella. I didn't mind that because it like in the novella it says the couple and that they're married and stuff like that, but they were the couple in the first book. So that's like a little spoiler. I don't mind that. I'm going to go back and read the other one because obviously you assume that the two leads are going to get together, right? So I don't find
Right.
like that's like a big spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is go over the books that I updated on April 18th. But since then, I've read more books. So I will probably change and maybe during the first sprint, look through the rest of the books I read to see if I'm going to swap them around. But right now, I have for cozy setting The Magic Faraway Tree, A New Adventure by Jacqueline Wilson. And that's like a children going up into middle grade book. It is based on books by Enid Blyton that she had written many, many years ago. But this is a newer book. And there's going to be a movie about it, but it takes place in the countryside. There's a forest that these three children find, and there's a magic tree in the forest, or there's a tree in the forest that contains like magical beings, and they live there. And they each have like their own little house within the tree. It's like a really big tree. And these three children meet those characters, and like every day is like a new adventure, and they can't wait to get back to the tree every day. Where incidentally, time doesn't pass the same way as it does at home. So they could spend the whole day there, and then they get home and they've only been gone like 10 minutes. So
Oh,
it was just like a fun children's story. I really loved it. And it was just like a cozy feeling reading it. Also, one of the characters is a fairy, and she's like a house fairy. So she has like a cozy, her little house is very cozy, and she's always baking and coming up with these amazing desserts and stuff that the kids get to eat. And then for beautiful scenery, I put the Fellowship of the Ring there because it takes place in Middle Earth. And you can just imagine all the beautiful scenery there if you think of New Zealand and what that looks like.
yeah.
And I have my bingo board, but I covered it up. So I don't remember my own prompts.
Delicious food is next.
Okay, delicious food. I put Taming Lady Temperance because she was always cooking in that, and everything she cooked sounded delicious. And then for Kindred Spirit, I put Emma M. Lyon Volume 3 because she has such strong connections with some of the people that she meets. Her friend that's away, that's going to be coming back. I guess probably in volume 4. I think it was just like at the end of this one that her friend was coming back. And for the free space, I put The Woman Behind the Magic, How Lillian B. Disney.
Oh, yeah, that one.
I don't remember the subtitle. It's like a really long subtitle, and I can't see it because it's too small. How Lillian B. Disney Shaped the Disney Legacy. And and that was a cute picture book, but it really was about Lillian B. Disney, Walt Disney's wife, and how she came to work for Roy Disney and Walt Disney in their animation studio, and then how she married Walt Disney and the impact that she had. She's actually the lady that named Mickey Mouse. They were going to call him something else, I think Mortimer Mouse. And she's like, no, Mickey's better. So,
I think somebody could call on that one.
Right? And then for the community space, I put Agatha Christie, A Caribbean Mystery. And because Miss Marple is vacationing at this resort, and the people that are there at the resort, they're not there like, for the weekend. They're there for an extended stay. And so they're forming a little community within that resort while they're there. And then for pet companion, I put in Wormwood Abbey because she has the little dragon that sits on her shoulder until it gets too big. And then for favorite hobby, I put A Clue for the Puzzle Lady, and that's a cozy mystery. And in that book, the one of the main characters sets puzzles, um, like crossword puzzles. She makes them up,
Hmm.
and her aunt is the face of the puzzles, but the aunt doesn't like puzzles. The aunt likes solving mysteries, so she gets embroiled in this like murder that happens, and she's like setting out to solve it. So that's like, I don't know that I would want to solve an actual murder, but I certainly love reading cozy murder mysteries. And then for happy ending, I put Seeking Persephone. So that's, and that's a clean Regency romance. So that's where my board was on April 18th, but I have finished some books since then. So during this next sprint, or the first sprint, I'm going to go through the rest of the books I read and see if that changes. But as far as just overall with the readathon, I had such a good time this month doing the sprints and seeing everybody's bingo boards and everybody's videos. So I got tagged in a lot of videos where people were talking about the readathons and challenges that they were doing, and ours was part of that. And yeah, so it was so great seeing everybody participating. I love that so much.
Did you happen to see there was a new one
All
that
right,
just
so we
posted
have been
today?
talking for.
Oh, sorry.
Was that Heather?
Yes, that
Was
one.
that Heather?
Yes, I saw that one. That was really good.
Yeah. Yes. I'll see if I can find her channel name real quick, because she just did a whole wrap up of the readathon. Like that was it.
Oh, is that the Reading Mama?
Yes, the Reading Mama.
I watched it this morning. I just didn't know what her first name was.
Yes. She was on her little treadmill and she was doing her. Yeah, that was so cool.
She was.
Yeah, I couldn't do that because then I'd be sweating. And
all right, let's see who we've got out there.
People.
I would be winded. I wouldn't be able to talk. So we've got Jay out there. She says, "Hi guys, I'm doing dishes. The prompts were easy, but I had a slump month and didn't get much read. Even though you didn't read much that you think, Jamie, I think that you would probably be able to double up and triple up on the prompts with the books that you did read to cover the board, or at least get most of it, I'm sure." And Bethany's here. Hello. She says hi. Kelly's here. She says hi. And Bethany says, "My husband and I are going for a walk in a few minutes, then I need to make supper. I may be back later if you're still on." So we will be on, at least I will be on for a total of 3 hours. I don't know how long Jeanette and Alma can stay. So we'll be finishing up at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. Pacific. So that is the plan. It might be a little bit over, but not much. And Grandma Susan's here. She says, "Good afternoon, all. I'm so glad you're here." Morgan's here. She says, "Hi, I finished the board this afternoon. I'll post it on Instagram later. I'm watching my niece, so I can't stay at the moment." Well, you take care of that youngster. I don't know how old your niece is. And Bethany says, "Thank you for all the love and comments on my first YouTube video." I will go and look for it, because I was looking for your channel yesterday and I couldn't find it. So I will look again today. Virginia's here. Hi, Virginia. She says, "Hi, ladies. I just got off work. I will be continuing reading By the Light of the Silvery Moon during sprints. I'm 40% in." Wasn't that the name of a Doris Day song or movie? By the light,
I
I
can
don't
hear
want to
the
sing, of
song,
the
but I don't know who
silvery
sang
moon.
it
Do you
the
guys
first time.
remember that song?
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure Doris Day sang it in a movie, but I don't know that that was the name of the movie. And Hannah says, "Hi, I love the earlier sprints. I can't always do that because I work and I don't get off work until later, but I had the day off today. So that's why we're having earlier sprints, but thank you." And Hannah says, "Working on dishes and listening to Gather Together in My Name by Maya Angelou." Very good. And Virginia says, "I haven't checked to see how many prompts I met with the books I read yet." Yeah, maybe you can do that during the sprints today and then let us know. And what do y'all think of starting our first sprint? Grandma Susan says, "I'm listening to Countdown by Sarah Driscoll. Also, the nurse will be here soon." Okay, well, we'll be starting a sprint soon. Hey, Paige. She says, "Hi, reading The Blue Flames by Jacqueline Hagan." I haven't heard of that one. All right, so what are y'all reading tonight, ladies?
I'm reading a novella just on my Kindle, The Dark Prophecy by Lynette Eason. Never figure out which way. And it's 78 pages, I think it said.
Nice.
So maybe it's a short story.
What does it go?
You'll finish it.
One of her series?
It is part of the. Doesn't tell me on here. It is part of a series, and I've read the series. I just haven't read that one.
And I am continuing in Voice of the Wind. I'm going to try to get pretty far today. I'm almost towards the end, so that's what I've got.
Nice, nice. I finished the book that I was reading yesterday. I don't know where I put it, but that was Ghosts I Have Been. And it did take place a little bit on the Titanic and then a little bit on the, what was the Olympic, because they sailed to England. So I finished that just earlier today. And so I picked up Trixie Belden. I haven't started it yet, but this is what I'm going to be reading. This is the Gatehouse Mystery. I think it's book 3 in the Trixie Belden series by Julie Campbell. So I'm excited to read this one again. I got this book, guys, when I was 9.
Is that your original that you got when you were 9? Oh, wow. Yeah. You still have it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I still have it. It's like very yellow, the pages. Because it's old. All right. Let's get our first print. Oh, we got a couple more comments. Let's just hit those and then we'll start our first print. And we have a problem with my laptop. There's a problem with my mic. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh. All right. So we have Annie. She says, "Hi, everyone. Just about to start dinner and then we'll read Finished Socks last night. That was the 4th time I read it. It's so funny and a quick read." Nice. And Tanya's here. She says, "Hey, everyone. I'm reading The Dancing Master by Julie Clausen. This is for a May prompt for the Karen Whittemire Challenge. The large print I'm reading is 646 pages, so I started it this month." And Grandma Susan's asking, who is the author of Ghosts I Have Been? That is Richard Peck. So he wrote a lot of children's books like in the 70s-ish, and that was one of them. and he has won a couple of Newbery Awards for other books, not for that one. So yeah, that was that. All right, let's get our sprint started, and we'll go until right at the top of the hour. So we'll see you back then.
Ready.
Right. We're back. How did you all do?
Good. I made it to 36%.
Oh, nice. What did you say? That was 70 pages?
Nice.
74 pages.
Oh, she'll finish that today.
Yep.
I made dinner and ate dinner, so I was fast. So I did, well, but I did listen to my audio when the day comes. And let's see, how far am I in that?
That pineapple sprint.
Let's see, 82%.
Almost there.
Yes, I will finish that today, I think, too.
Good job. Let's see how we are doing in the comments. I think we left off right here. Grandma Susan was asking who wrote Ghost I Have Been. And again, that was Richard Peck. And Grandma Susan says, thank you. And Barbie is here. She says, it's a beautiful day, just sitting outside while my son crafts a project. Not sure what I am reading, but we'll go grab a book.
Nice.
Guys, that's my sister.
Oh, is that?
And Katrina's here. She says, didn't know you were going live this early. Yes, I had announced it last week because I have an event this afternoon and I had the day off today. So I thought instead of canceling sprints, I'll just shift them up. So, and it's the last day of the month. We had to do a wrap up.
You did.
And Virginia says, I checked during the sprint and I cleared the board with 2 books, The Girl from Tomorrow's Town by Naomi Dawn Mash and Captured Crimes by Annabelle Raven. Yep, I made that
Good
board
job.
on purpose.
Yeah.
And Virginia says, I read a chapter and made it to 45%. It's just very, very slow.
665. What is she reading again? She reading Les Mis?
Page.
Oh no, Les Mis is probably.
I think she is. Paige, let us know. Page 138. Yeah, so
Blue Flames by Jacqueline Hagan. I don't know the book.
Oh, okay. I lost my phone. I was going to show you guys a picture of the start. Oh, there it is. The start of my pineapple upside down cake. So I'm melting the brown sugar and the butter right there for that base. I can't wait. It's going to be so good. I love pineapple upside down cake. Hannah got to chapter 20. And then there's Paige telling us The Blue Flames by Jacqueline Hagan.
I haven't heard of that.
That's a long book. That's a long book. Let's see what that's all about. The Blue Flames. It's book 3 of the River Fall Chronicles. There's 4 books in the series. And it's epic fantasy. Cool. All right. Let's see what everyone else got up to. Tanya says, I didn't read any that sprint, watched Bethany's first video which was so good, and my dog. And Paige says, I'm also reading Les Mis. Well, you got a couple of chunker books on there. And Alma, I watched your birthday book haul video this afternoon. I love the AI book cover your husband made. I need to read that story if it's ever written. I started to watch it, but I only got part way, so I'll need to see that.
That's at the very, very end of the video.
And Tanya says, Jeanette got Defending Honor by Lynette Eason and someone else today free on Kindle. So nice. Defending Honor, it's like co-written?
Probably.
And Paige says it's also indie published and she is going to be writing 3 more books for the series. Wow. Are they all that long? So that's a lot of reading. And Hannah says, also watched Bethany's video and I agree it was so good. Oh, I'm going to have to get to it. I'll put it on this next sprint. And Tanya says, happy birthday month, Alma. Yes. And Paige says, I love the Riverfall Chronicles. All right. So I wanted to do like a little giveaway drawing for the people that participated in the readathon. And I've been like straining my brain trying to find a way to like get people entered and how I'm going to do that. Do you guys have any ideas? I'll tell you what I was thinking was having everybody that participated to either tag me on Instagram or post on my community pages or comment on the video that they participated in where I can find their bingo board. And if they don't have any social media, tell me what books they used to fill the prompts and whichever prompts they want to fill. And then just like, I can't think of any other way, but do a spreadsheet with everybody's name on there and assign them a number and then like draw numbers. What do you think? Is there a better way to do that?
You could put the names into a wheel and spin the wheel to choose rather than do a spreadsheet.
Okay.
A little spinner wheel.
Okay. I know I've seen somewhere, and I don't remember where on one video, like all the comments that were on there, but then there wasn't like a way to separate it. There was a spinner wheel that would pick all the comments and then spin it and like highlight the comments that won. But I don't think that would work for this, even if I could figure out how to do that. So
yeah, there's that, like you can put in your YouTube video and it puts all the comments in. I can't think of what it's called. I'd have to look to draw, but then that's like every comment, right? So if people haven't participated or just supporting, yeah.
Yeah. Well, technically, if you read one book, you probably could fit it in a prompt. So as long as you read one book. And Paige says it's the first 2 are shorter. It got thicker
over time.
Where it went.
Yeah.
I'm guessing over time.
Kind of like the M Lion gets longer each time.
There's still not that much. Although she's supposed to go to 25. Who knows what 25 is going to look like.
Wow. Maybe she'll hit that sweet spot because wasn't it like with Harry Potter too? Like they got bigger and then they didn't. Like I think the last one wasn't as long as like the one before it. So maybe she'll find that sweet spot and then I'll be the same.
Are you planning on reading 4 in May?
Yeah, I already have it on audio.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Yeah. I can't wait. And Virginia says, thanks for sharing. Defending Honor is free on Kindle today. I just downloaded my copy. Nice.
Oh, is it?
And Katrina says, Defending Honor.
Yeah, it's Lynette Eason and Kelly Underwood.
And Katrina says you can have people say a specific comment to narrow it down too. Not sure how, but I have participated in some. Yeah, I think you're right, Katrina, where I've seen they say start your comment with this or put this in the comment, and then it knows that you're entered. But I'm not, I want to do the drawing during next week's sprints. So it'll be a week to have people enter and for me to be able to get them entered into a wheel or however I end up doing that. Are you downloading that Kindle book, Alma?
I'm just looking it up, who the author is.
Let's see, because it's free on Kindle.
That was one of my goals this year, to read my free books that I have on Kindle, and have not done it. I forget that they're there.
Elite Guardians. It's the
well,
third
Lucy's
book.
making me use my Kindle Unlimited this month.
That's true. Then you're reading them. Because that was one of her.
It was one of the columns, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forget that they're there. And they have a lot of good ones there. Right.
Who is the author that wrote the series, and what is the series where like they're siblings and they're all in some type of like law enforcement or emergency services? I know, Jeanette, that you've mentioned it before.
Is that the D. Henderson one?
I'm thinking it's the O'Malleys, where they're found.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the O'Malleys by D. Henderson.
I read the first book years ago.
I've only read one. My mother-in-law, that's her favorite. She has reread that whole series so many times. And I found her a bind up of like half of the books in each one. So she's got two. And she whips right through those. I've only read one. I've only read book one.
I've only read one too.
Yeah.
Like these?
Yes. Because
I love bind ups.
Yeah.
Except they're really hard to read, like because they're so thick, right? Like each book has 3 books in it.
Without cracking the spine, huh?
Well, it's hardcover, so I've never had that issue.
Oh, that's nice. But guys, look at my Trixie Belden. It's like barely has like a little crackling down the middle.
But that's so she loves that. Like I said, she loves that series.
Well, that's like
there's another one kind of
the
similar.
OG.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like it came out.
Right, because I remember reading the first book, and I'm like, oh, this is so dated, because they were talking about like things like that we don't even use anymore, and like this is a very dated book. But
yeah, no, there is. There's 2. Because there's the prequel to it, where we first
what
meet.
is that called?
Danger in the Shadows.
Is that the one about the doctor?
No, that's Jennifer.
Okay, that's what I read. Jennifer. I haven't read the Danger Shadows yet.
And Jennifer actually came out after these 6 books were released.
Oh, okay. Yeah. One of these days I will.
Let's see what else.
It's another series I have to finish. Hey, but like I said, I finished one this month, so I am. In fact, did I?
That's good.
Check that off.
I finished the Cairo Curse, so I can get the next book in that series by Pepper Basham.
The first one was so cute. Oh, there's only 4, or did she do a 5th one?
There's a 5th one coming out, I want to say.
Okay, because I only have 4 on my little list, but yeah, I think I remember seeing there
I
was
feel like I saw something.
They can't do
Of the
that.
Pepper Basham?
Yeah, the Mistletoe Countess.
Yeah. Yes, the 5th book is called The Bachelor Spy, a Freddie and Grace Mystery, Volume 5.
Bachelor Spy.
And it will be released July 1st. Yeah, so my next one is the Juliet Code. But after this Trixie Belden, my next book that I start is going to be To Love a Lady. I say that, but then I remembered that I still need to read the other one in Through Each Tomorrow, so that I could get into a golden era. Where is all the time that I need
Oh, not
to
enough
read all these
hours
books?
in the day.
And Tanya says, Grave Pursuits by L.E.K. free on Kindle today too. Are they doing like a suspense, like a giveaway, like Stuff Your Kindle? It says, haven't read her before, but recommended by author Autumn MacArthur today. And Dina says, hello, everyone. I'm finishing up Dear Mrs. Bird.
Oh, there's another one I want to read.
Awesome.
Read
I wonder if you know how they have those Stuff Your Kindle days.
Uh-huh. Those are fun.
They just had one. Yeah, they just had one about a week ago for cozy mysteries. So I'm wondering if they're doing suspense today. Let's see.
I have not read any suspense lately either. I have not read any suspense. I have not read any fantasy. It's all historical fiction and romance. I've been reading those. Are you doing
I feel like that's been mine this.
And are you doing your readathon this year? Suspense?
I don't know. I haven't connected with Caitlin. I need to do that. I want to do it. I just have to talk to her.
that wouldn't be until what, August? Is it
August.
August. Okay.
Yeah. My most read genre this month is contemporary romance.
Contemporary? Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I know, right?
You're not even reading suspense. It's like Jeanette's not even reading suspense. Although, wait a minute. Did I read? I read one suspense. I read that one.
I wonder if I changed that, if that would change it.
Susan May Warren book. I read that one.
I've been reading some cozy mysteries, some middle grade, Regency romance, and historical romance. Those are the genres that I've been reading this month.
Like I haven't added yesterday's book or today's, obviously, and even by adding those, it would still be contemporary romance.
Do you have a lot of those on your to read for the year, like the ones you're picking out, or rereads? It seems like you're reading a lot of those contemporary ones.
Yeah, my rereads, quite a few of them have been contemporaries for sure.
Yeah.
But I only had 2
Tanya
rereads.
says these were recommended. Oh, that's good. Just 2. I probably had. I know Agatha Christie. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 this month. And probably half of them were Agatha Christie. And Tanya says, these were recommended today in Autumn MacArthur weekly email. There's a couple more that aren't suspense. And Hannah says, Dina, that's a good book.
Mm-hmm.
And Hannah says, I need to read the Juliet Code next too. If you're interested in buddy reading, I would be down. Yes. Let me write it down because I will forget. I need to get it because I don't have it yet. And do you have it, Hannah? And then when I get it, then we can go ahead and set our schedule.
That one's...
Yeah, that'll be fun, Hannah. All right, shall we go ahead and start another sprint here?
Yep.
Hannah says, it's been like at least a year and a half since I read the Cairo Curse. Did you want to refresh before we start? Think about it. Let me know. We'll get another sprint started. I'll go finish my cake. Guys, okay, I have an option to make it in the microwave or make it in the oven for the next part of it. So what do you think? In the oven, I think it'll have to bake for I think it's like 35 minutes. In the microwave, like it'll be done in I think 12 minutes, I think it said.
Have you done it in the microwave before?
I have done it in the microwave before.
It's
And
okay?
as I remember, I don't think it was that different texture-wise than doing it in the oven.
Well,
Yeah.
that's half the time, so.
I know. We'll see how far I get into mixing the batter and everything, and then I'll decide. Okay. Let's see. Steve's here. Yay. And Bethany is back. All right. Just in time for another sprint, Bethany. And let's get going. So we will be back at 5 after. Hello, hello. So we'll just give it some time to catch up.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, her computer's giving her problems.
Uh-huh.
How far did you get in your book?
85%. I have 2 chapters left.
Is it good? Are you liking it?
It is. And I remember it's book 4.5 of the Elite Guardians series. So it's like the very last. So I'm remembering some of the characters now.
Well, that's good. There she is. She's back.
I'm telling you, everything has been going wrong the last couple of days, but here we are. All right. How'd you all do that sprint?
Good. I read a chapter and a half, and it's really good right now. It's really good. It's very good. I'm liking it. But look how long it took me to kind of really like it, though. It's a long time.
Was it really a hard read up to that point?
No, not hard. It's just a lot. I guess,
not last as long.
Yeah, I think it's because it's a lot of characters. There's 3 different main characters, and they keep going back and forth between them. And finally, 2 of the characters kind of met up. And the 3rd one hasn't quite got into the story yet, and then set in Rome. And all the names are hard to read. So, yeah. But it's good now.
Yeah.
The other people that are reading it say similar things like, when does it get good? And they're like, keep reading. Don't give up on it. Keep reading. So.
Okay. And Jeanette, how'd you do?
I got to 85%. I have 2 chapters left.
See, I need to read more novellas.
Oh, wow. Cool. You'll finish.
Wait a minute. Jeanette, don't you not like novellas?
I don't like novellas. But I'm trying to read certain authors to zero, and some of them, that's all I have left is their novellas because I've skipped them.
Well, and then you have to read them then. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, wait a minute. I thought I really didn't like them.
Yeah, no.
Why do they make them?
Not enough character development.
Yeah, because, well, they're what did you say, 70 pages?
So I finished my cake.
Did you microwave it, or did you put it in the oven?
I did microwave it.
Oh, with the cherries.
So now it's just cooling down, and it'll be dessert tonight.
That sounds good.
Steve said to do it in the oven, but I did do it in the microwave. And Hannah says, I hate having to reread books to remember stuff, so probably not. Yeah.
Do like a fast skim through it.
Bethany says, distracted by the cat. And Hannah says, I'm able to borrow the Juliet code on audio on Hoopla right away. So whenever you want to start. Okay, I will check and see if I can get it borrowed or ordered or what have you. And Hannah says, I have to make my TBR for May, hopefully this weekend. And Tanya says, Humphrey is such a star. He's adorable.
The camera.
Well, what was he doing while I was gone? Because I was in the kitchen. I didn't see.
I was
immersed. I didn't see him.
Then I got a call from my daughter, so I was talking to her before.
Yeah. I did notice that the ambiance had stopped.
It went off.
So I had to like restart my StreamYard. That was like so weird. That hasn't happened. Virginia says, dropping off to spend time with family. Have a good night. You too. And Annie says, I'm reading A Save the Date by Laura Dower from one of my favorite middle grade series. Save the Date. And Allie's here. She says, hey, all, I'm not sure how late I am, but I'm here now. Well, welcome in, Allie. And Allie says she'll be reading Cold Clay by Juno Black. She's about 80% done. Good deal.
Done with that.
And Annie got to 9%. Tanya got 2 chapters read in The Dancing Master. That sounds like a Regency. And Grandma Susan says, thank you for sprints. You are welcome. And Bethany says, read about 30 pages, trying to finish this book tonight so I can just focus on our buddy read tomorrow. Nice. She says he removed the ambiance and then just sat there like he was proud of himself. Oh my goodness.
He did it?
Cat. I like was in the kitchen and it's not, I mean, it's just like a few steps away and I didn't hear the ambiance anymore. And I was like, what happened? And I came and I'd like had to restart StreamYard. But yeah, oh my goodness. I should know better than to leave him unattended. Who knows, next he'll be typing comments in.
Yeah, exactly. Now that will be crazy.
Yeah. All right. So I didn't get anything done in this, but I did start, Bethany, I started your video. I'm about halfway through it. And yeah, so I'm so glad you're joining YouTube, even though, as you said, you would just be posting here and there. We're still excited. You're part of the community. Yeah. All right. Well, we are caught up with comments. Should we go into another sprint? Is there anything else y'all want to talk about?
Not really. I'm at the part. I need to know what happens.
Okay. Bethany's laughing, and Hannah said, I love the Dancing Master, Tanya. And Bethany says, thank you. You are welcome. So like I said, I do need to be done like shortly after 5. So if we do a 40-minute sprint right now, it will take us to 55 and then we can wrap up. I got a couple comments coming in. Hannah says, I got to chapter 25. A good deal. I, during this next sprint, need to change my clothes and I need to write up my little discussion questions for Little House in the Big Woods, because that's a book that we're going to be discussing. And yeah, so got a couple more comments. Wondering if I can count my book in the readathon as I only finished part 1. Let's see, which was 364 pages. What book is that, Annie? Is it like a book that originally had been published in parts, like Jane Austen's or Charles Dickens? Because then I would say count it. Mm-hmm. And Tanya said, Tanya says, hey, Allie, I'm enjoying Hannah. Julia is a funny gal. It's a Regency. Yes, it sounded like it is. And Hannah says, the Dancing Master is basically a retelling of Footloose in Regency time. And I bet you would really like it, Em. I probably really would like it. Oh, my goodness.
I have that book on my shelf. I need to go look at that.
All right.
I didn't know it's about Footloose.
Now, don't you want to read it?
I know now I do.
It was Coming Home, and it was published in 2 parts. Yeah, then count it.
Mm-hmm.
And Tanya says, so true, Hannah. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I'm going to have to put that one on my list. And I better write it down right now because I will forget. Humphrey was sitting on my paper. The Dancing Master. Do we have an author on that I missed?
I think it's Klassen. Julie Klassen.
I'll look it up.
I'll check too.
I think that's what she said.
Oh, is it? Oh. Oh, that's what she said earlier. Okay. Okay. On my list. All right, let's get our sprint going. We'll see you back in 40 minutes.
Alrighty.
Hopefully we will have no Humphrey interruptions. All right. We're back. I'm getting a little error message here. Can you all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I hear you.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I think I have to restart my computer, but we're almost done. So let's just see how everybody did, and then we'll just wrap it up for today.
Yes.
I got myself changed. I wrote out my questions for my book discussion, but I didn't do any reading. How about you guys?
I finished my chapter. I've had this book has had really long chapters, but these past 2 chapters were really short, so that's nice. So hopefully the rest of the chapters will be shorter. I still have 12 to go.
Woo.
Yeah.
I finished.
Well, you're getting closer.
Yay!
And I wrote my review and put groceries away and sent my husband to bed.
Now, was this an April book,
nice.
or are you
got a
reading
lot
for
of
May?
time.
It was a book from my May TBR, but I'm counting it as April.
Oh, okay. Well, you're getting a head start for sure.
Yes, 2 out of 14.
14. Oh my goodness.
But that's not bad. That's what I've read this month now. So
That's good. That's good.
I never doubted that you would. Because when you had 5 originally, I was like, no, she's got to pick more. That's nothing. She'll finish that in 2 weeks. For sure.
Oh my goodness. What would you have done, Jeanette, if you only had that 5? Would you have played your TBR game to get the rest?
I would have done something, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found this book.
All right, let's go to the comments.
The dancing.
Oh yeah, it's Julie Clausen.
Yep, it is like Footloose, because there's somebody in this town that won't allow dancing. So I'm gonna read it.
Nice. I'm gonna have to look that up for sure. Yeah, so Hannah's telling us it is by Julie Clausen. And Tanya says, I thought that immediately, Hannah. I'll have to put that in my review when I'm done in May sometime. Yeah, that is so fun. The Apothecary's Daughter is another book of hers that's amazing. I have that one. I thought I had it on Kindle, but I have it on my Nook because I was going to read that one for healthcare worker, but I ended up reading Love on the Mend. So I will get to Apothecary's Daughter, though. And Tanya's saying she is a great writer. I haven't read the Innkeeper books by her. Have you read those, Hannah? The only Julie Clausen that I've read is Swanford Abbey. I forget the full name of it, but I don't know if that one's in a series or not.
I read one of her Christmas ones too. That was part of a series, and that one was real cute.
And Hannah says, if I can get it on the screen, she says, I have not, but I really want to. The covers are some of the most beautiful I've ever seen. And Tanya says, yes, The Apothecary's Daughter, so good. Lady of Milkweed Manor was great too. And interesting info on there about goats and babies in the foundling's home. Does she have a series? Is that Lady of Milkweed Manor part of a series where it's like kind of like a finishing school, but like for orphans or something like that? I'm probably not remembering that right.
Oh, no.
And Tanya says whoever does her cover is pretty amazing. And Hannah says, oh, I haven't read that one yet either. I should read another of her books soon. Hey, we've got Lucy was in the comments. She says, when? But she finished 3 Babysitter Club books since last night.
She's zipping right through
She
those.
has to edit a video. She misses us all. And Jeanette.
3.
Jeanette says 3. Wow.
Allie finished
her book. Yay! And Bethany has about 40 pages left in her book, and she will finish before bed.
Well, everybody's finishing up their
so
books.
We got some good reading in tonight.
23%.
Yeah, there's a few hours left in April. Annie got to 23%, and Tanya says, I don't think it's part of a series. I'm going to have to look and see what I'm thinking in my head, because there was something that I was going to read, and it wasn't the first book in the series, and I was like, oh, well, then I have to, you know what? I think it's by, who is it that wrote Beautiful Disguise? Does anybody know who wrote that?
Is Elizabeth? Not
and
Elizabeth.
Dina finished her book. Yay, Dina.
No, not I know who you're talking about.
My computer is so out. It's like, let me look, because I was going to read. Oh my goodness, nothing is working for me.
Rosanna M. White.
Yes.
She wrote A Beautiful Disguise.
I think it might have been one of her series. Yeah. And yeah, Tanya's telling us. Rosanna White. And Steve says, I will not finish a book tonight.
Oh, well.
All right, Steve, but you'll finish a book soon. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. And thank you, my co-hosts, for enjoyed co-hosting with you and with Lucy as well. It was such a fun time.
It was. Mm-hmm. Fun. A lot of good books read this month. She's frozen. Poor Em. She's going to have to shake her computer. Is she coming back? Em. Did we lose her?
We'll give it a few seconds.
I hear her, but she's not moving.
Oh.
Let's give her a minute. I wonder if she's out, if it locked her out. Nope. I think she's gone. Well, we might as well head out too.
Well, thank you everyone for joining in.
Yes, thank you.
And this has been fun. I will miss these regular sprints.
No, we had some fun ones, really fun ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are still posting their things. So, and then she's going to do the giveaway, so we'll keep an eye out for that. She'll probably do something on her Instagram, I think, hopefully.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. If we log off, will it close or does she have to do it? I don't know how this works.
I don't know.
I messaged her, but she doesn't say anything. Maybe she's
I think it will close if everybody leaves.
If everybody leaves. Okay, we'll try it.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.